Happy Monday! Welcome back to Teachable Moments with April. I just want to drop in very briefly and talk to you guys for a second about some resources that you guys might be interested in. One of the resources can be found at ibelieve.com, and every month they give a 31-day or 30-day scripture writing challenge. This basically means they give you one scripture to look up each day of that particular month. For March, the new month is 31, of course. So basically what it'll tell you, and it'll say for this month, for March, it says God speaks to us through His Word. So take some time each day this month to write down the following scriptures. If you have time, you may want to also write a prayer that the scripture leads you to pray, or your reflections as you write. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many, many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place, and that's what I love about it. When I came across it, actually on Spotify, and I thought I'd always been wondering how to do it, how to make that transition into it. And Anchor has made it so easy, and I am so glad that I have found it, and I've started my podcast for my social skills group, and hopefully I can use it for my students as well in my class. So download the free Anchor app or go to Anchor FM to get started. The next resource I want to tell you guys about is what I had mentioned before about Unity.org. It can also be known as Silent Unity, and if you want to contact them for prayer support, you can do that anytime, day or night. The number is 1-816-969-2000 or unity.org/prayer. And they have many free resources for your spiritual journey. There's also Unity Online Radio. They have many live shows and more than 10,000 free podcasts. UnityOnlineRadio.org. You can also request inspirational booklets on a variety of topics. It can be through the mail or digital. And yet again, you would go to unity.org/free booklets. If you also want to find a nearby worldwide Unity Center, you can do that as well. You can go to unity.org/communities. Okay, the final thoughts I want to leave for you guys tonight has to do with previous episodes in which I talked about being still in your body and being still in your mind. Now, not too long ago, I turned on the TV, and there is a channel here where I live called FNX, and it had to talk about being still. Now, FNX, if you're not familiar with it, has to do with people who are indigenous people of different black and brown and red, if you want to say that, creeds and backgrounds. What I like about this particular channel is that it often talks about American Indian or Native Americans and their relationship with nature and their reverence for nature and their creator. So when I turned on the TV and they were talking about this a little while ago, I took this as a definite sign from the universe, from the creator, that I need to continue to work on this. This is something that I'm on the right track.